All right, viewers, there's breaking news coming in on the broadcast. This is regarding a day after the sudden resignation of former Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar. The President has now called on Rajya Sabha Deputy Chair. That is, President Droupadi Murmu has called on Rajya Sabha Deputy Chair. This comes just less than a day after the very sudden exit of former Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar, which has stunned political class, even as it has put out many questions that remain unanswered. Shri Harivansh, who's the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, has been called. He called on President Droupadi Murmu at Rashtrapati Bhavan. We're going to try and put out that image for you in just a minute, viewers. There you go. That's the image that we have, where the Rajya Sabha Deputy Chair has called on the President Droupadi Murmu. Now, constitutionally, till there is the next Vice President, it is the Rajya Sabha Deputy Chair who will now be the ex-officio head of the Rajya Sabha. He will be the one who will be presiding over the proceedings of Rajya Sabha. Now, it's just day 2 of the monsoon session, and it was just when the monsoon session started that Vice President stunned the political class with his sudden exit. And now, even as speculations remain rife as to who will be the next Vice President of India, on your screens is this image that has just come out and has been put out on the social media platform X by Rashtrapati Bhavan's official handle, where Shri Harivansh, the Deputy Chair, has called on the President. Let's get in Aishwarya Jain, my colleague who's been tracking this political story through the day, for more on this. Even as speculations are rife, who will replace the Vice President? Aishwarya, this image, in fact, adding to more speculation, doesn't it?
Well, certainly, there are many names which are now doing the round, as the government have stated that under the constitution provisions, it is as early as possible the vacant seat of Vice President's post should be filled in, and therefore the reason perhaps yesterday after the sudden exit, it is Deputy Chairperson of the Rajya Sabha, Harivansh, who had called on Rashtrapati Droupadi Murmu at President's house, and because it is rest of the monsoon session, just 2 sittings have been done and 19 sittings are still to be done for the Rajya Sabha. Deputy Chairperson would be preceding the entire session. So certainly it's a protocol which had been followed as of now. But the government top sources have informed to us that as early as possible, the new position and the election process for the Vice President's post will begin after the Election Commission issues new notification.
Speculations are rife, and this image comes in the midst of that speculation, where many names, many candidates are being talked about as to who could be the next Vice President of India. Interestingly, Aishwarya, as we wait for information to come in, we're not going to do any kite flying here, but one must point out that Mr. Harivansh also comes from the crucial state of Bihar, which is poll-bound, isn't it?
Well, certainly, and he's the one who had filled in the shoes of Jagdeep Dhankhar as many times in the Rajya Sabha. Remember, when Jagdeep Dhankhar was out of action as far as his health is concerned, when he was admitted to AIIMS, it was Harivansh who had, took care of the proceedings of the Rajya Sabha, and that was certainly appreciated by Jagdeep Dhankhar when he came back. Took the chair back again. So he had that ability to perform, and of course, him being from Bihar, speculations are rising more on his name, as he can be, pulled up to the post of Vice President. Today, the top sources have confirmed to us that anyone from the Lok Sabha or either the Rajya Sabha will take up the post. The nominations, after the nominations will begin, the NDA will select their own candidate. The India bloc might push for their candidate as well. But one thing has been clear, that there will be no farewell for Jagdeep Dhankhar, because his tenure has not been completed,
okay,
and he has put his resignation. So there will be no farewell for Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhar, is something that the government is about to report.
All right, we leave it there. Aishwarya Jain, my colleague, giving us details of the big story that we are breaking right now on